Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. Now, this is just going to be a quick video about the Pixel 7a. So you probably haven't seen much videos since like 3 weeks ago about it, and that's because I actually returned it. I returned it a while ago. I was just waiting for Google, to send me back the money. But yeah, all that's good now. There's no problems there. And so this video is just going to be talking about kind of the reasons why I returned it. Overall, like it's a fairly good phone, but the two reasons just make it kind of unusable for me. So the first reason is the battery life is unbelievably bad. Like right now, as you probably know if you follow my channel, I've been using the Asus ROG Phone 2 for like Jesus, I don't know, like more than 3 years now, I'd say. And so the battery degradation of that is like probably killed half of the battery cells, and it still outlasts the Pixel 7a by like, I don't know, a whole day. So here on the left, it's kind of some of the battery stats that I've been gathering from the Pixel 7a when I was, trying to see if there was any kind of pattern or if it was just garbage. But yeah, so we'll take a look at these screenshots here in a bit. Then the second reason I returned the Pixel as well was because for some reason it was just permanently hot, like like the phone was just permanently warm for some reason, no matter what you were doing, like even if you were just, browsing Gmail or whatnot, like, scrolling through Gmail, it would just get super hot, like, to the point where if you were to put it in your pocket, you would be, uncomfortable, you know, carrying it around with you. And again, with the Asus ROG Phone 2, like compared to the Pixel, it's like, an ice cube. So yeah, that was the second reason. So the permanently being hot one, it wouldn't be too bad, since, it would be great for winter actually, like, kind of free pocket warmers. But but yeah, compare that with the awful battery life, it's useless pretty much. Like you need to charge it 3 times a day sometimes to keep it up, and I'll show you like the stats here. So I kind of did them by days, sort of, or just kind of whenever I felt like it. So I'll just go through a few of them. So here, as you can see, uh, it was at 100% from 8 a.m. and all the way to 6 p.m. And as you can see, I only used Telegram for like 2 hours, and that's about it really. Browsed Gmail for like an hour or so. Not sure why Google Play Store was so much, but I don't know, it's probably just doing some shit in the background. And then if we scroll down a little bit more, you'll see that the screen on time was only 2 hours, and the mobile network was 6 hours for some reason, which is kind of weird, but that's how it is. So the next day, it only lasted until 12 a.m. So I'm not sure what happened here, but yeah, I think I only charged it to like 80% or something. Yeah, a bit of confusing stats here. I don't remember what this is for, but yeah, as you can see, 2 hours screen on time again. If we scroll down here, it's from 100% again. Now here, in all fairness, I was listening to music, I think, for a bit, but not for 11 hours anyway. What the fuck? Yeah, I think on the next tab, there should be, yeah, so Bluetooth, I was listening to music for 3 hours from the Bluetooth headphones. 1 hour screen time, pretty fucking shite. But yeah, also shite, like, and when did this one last? Alright, so this one lasted from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. So full 12 hours. So, but with doing nothing. I think this was when I just went for like a bike ride for 3 hours, so I was just listening to music that time. All right, let's see, next day. Oh yeah, this is the last day I logged, because then I just got bored of doing it. So here, it's absolutely nothing. This Vance Micro G is just kind of, for YouTube revanced. So yeah, I watched like an hour of YouTube. Um, and that's about it really. Browse Telegram for a little bit, I suppose. And so yeah, that was from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. as well. And only 2 hours of screen on time again. So yeah, if you like don't use your phone at all, pretty much, it will get you through the day. Well, almost through the day. But yeah, as you can see, the battery life is fucking awful. So yeah, and then also it being heated up for no reason. So just kind of a quick video of me telling you boys why I returned it, and that the return went okay. There was a bit of a weird issue that to contact support because so the package originally was delivered by FedEx, but for some reason FedEx didn't mark it as being delivered. So I couldn't actually submit the return. I had to contact support and then for them to submit the return. But it was fine, it went fairly smoothly. The return was a little bit outside Google's 15-day return window, which is kind of weird because Amazon has a 30-day return window, and like pretty much every shop here, like physical shop has a 30-day return window as well. But yeah, like I spent maybe 10 minutes with customer support. I don't know what they were doing, but they were talking to themselves internally for most of it. But anyway, at the end of it, they did allow me to return it. So yeah, I returned the Pixel Buds as well because they came as part of the deal. But yeah, the Pixel Buds themselves were actually pretty good. It was just the phone, the phone that was the issue. So yeah, that was a shame. So yeah, it has great software, like the best I've seen so far. And I've tried pretty much all of the kind of phones there is over the years. So I tried like Samsung. Well, I couldn't even root Samsung, so I bought like a Samsung Galaxy S5 like more than 10 years ago now, I would say, and like it was a decent phone, but I couldn't root it, so that was like the last time I bought Samsung. And after that, got Motorola. That was pretty good. Motorola is actually kind of probably my second favorite phone, I suppose. um, in terms of like good hardware support and great software. And then after Motorola, I think I had like HTC or something like that. That was pretty sick as well. I didn't even root that phone, it was that good. The software was that good, I didn't even need to root it. Then I think I had a Sony phone. That was like in the early days of CyanogenMod. So I was able to flash that nicely without even needing to unlock the bootloader or anything. That was pretty cool. And then after that, I think I had some random Chinese phones. The ones with like listing super high specs, but they die within a month. Yeah, I tried a few of those. They were fairly shite. I don't even remember what they were called. Then after that, I tried OnePlus 6. That was actually a really good phone. The only reason I stopped using it is because I dropped it a bit too many times, and the front and the back screen were just like a bit fecked. So yeah. And then after that, I just bought the Asus ROG Phone 2, and I have been using that to this very day. So yeah. Um, Asus has, great hardware, but the software isn't the best. Mostly because of it has, a lot of custom kind of things, so it's a bit hard for custom ROM developers to, do anything with it. So at the moment, there's kind of only really one stable, I would say, fully stable, like kind of stock ROM replacement, custom ROM Omni. There is also Bliss, which is pretty good, I heard, but I haven't tried it as well. I haven't tried it like, too much. But yeah, that's supposed to be fairly good as well. But they have like some problems with the Tencent versions of ROG Phone 2. So yeah, I would say Omni is kind of like, a rock solid alternative to the stock ROM. Since I think the stock ROM is Android 11, but with the custom ROM, you can get it up to Android 13 and probably 14 when that comes out. So yeah, looks like I'll be sticking with the ROG Phone 2 for a couple more years by the looks of it. I was looking at other phones as well. They're all kind of fucking shit. Jesus, the only good one is the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Like that would be kind of the phone that I would, upgrade to. But the problem with this is, if I go into the XD forums here, like there should be a routing guide here. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna type it in here. Route, yeah, probably this one. Yeah, all right. So yeah, I read through this and Jesus, it's a little bit, messy. Like this is all fine. You can toggle the OEM unlocking just fine. And then you can unlock the bootloader. But yeah, here's where it starts to be a little bit fecked. So you need to grab a copy of Odin. Jesus, like what the hell? And then, so yeah, and weird shit like that. Then instead of the Tsar file, use the home. And Jesus, there's so much fucking weird shit. But at least it is possible to unlock it these days. Like with the Samsung Galaxy S5, it wasn't possible. But yeah, like all this just looks very fucking mad to me. And it's also, not a very cheap phone. So if I go into like eBay Ireland, and if I start search for Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. All right. Why is there no phones showing up? Okay, there we go. So you can see it's like over $1,000 on the official Samsung website. Here, learn more. Okay, need to enable some fucking scripts here. Yeah, so here's the Ultra. Click buy now. Buy now. All right. So it starts at almost 2,000 euro, which is mad. I'm not sure how the eBay fucking listings are like almost 1,000 euro cheaper, but yeah, that is kind of mad. Well, I guess because they're fucking eight. Wait, let me go into buy it now. All right, let me activate some scripts here. Condition, new. All right, so, and then item location, European Union. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, this is like the official price here. Yeah, here it's a little bit cheaper. So yeah, there's $1,000 here, but then there's fucking 200 euro postage. All right, this one doesn't look too bad. From Spain. All right, fair enough. But yeah, not too bad here. So yeah, the Rogue Phone 2, I bought it for like 1,100 or something like that. So it would be kind of, the same price as what I would spend the maximum on the phone. But yeah, this one isn't too bad. But I would need to save up a little bit for that price anyway. And it's not kind of worth it since, like, if there's something wrong with it, you can't do much. You're just kind of stuck with it from eBay. Whereas with the Pixel, for example, even though, I unlocked the bootloader and I flashed a bunch of things, that's kind of the best thing about Pixel is you can do all of this and still return the phone no problem, which is pretty sick. I don't think any other company does that, even OnePlus. Like, they make you fucking sign something on the website to unlock it. I remember last time when I was doing OnePlus 6. But with the OnePlus 6, I unlocked it after like, I think 2 weeks or a week of using it. So that was fine. There was no problems there anyway. Like, the phone actually worked, unlike, these days where the phone doesn't actually fucking work, which is mad. But it is what it is. So yeah, I probably won't be getting the Pixel 8 when it comes out because it's rumored to have the same shitty ass battery life. Yeah, so I was reading up on some XDA forums on so if we actually search this up, XDA Pixel 7 battery. So there is a bit of things that I've seen here. But yeah, people are saying it's, the Samsung modem inside the Pixel that's causing the battery drain, but it isn't because I turned on like airplane mode or whatever to so that it's not using any kind of network or whatever, and I was just scrolling through I think my notes app or something like that, and the phone was still heating up, so it wasn't like the Samsung modem problem for me. It was just the what's this chip called again? The Google Tizen, or no, that's Samsung. What's that? What's that Pixel 7 thing called? The G2. Um, oh yeah, the tensor chip. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's just the tensor chip is just very power hungry, and yeah, like just too much power hungry. Even if it's doing basic tasks. So yeah, that's unfortunate. It'll probably be like Tensor 5 by the time it's actually usable, I would say, which is very, very sad. I hope I don't need to use the Asus ROG Phone 2 for like 3 more years. But if that's how it will be, that's how it will be. Doesn't really matter. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching the video, and bye bye.